with the Cincinnati Bengals.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Mike 46. Check.
Hey, Delta.
You. Mike 46. Mike 46.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Green. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Hey, Mike 7.
Here's a second and 7. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
46 to Mike.
Second and 10. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46.
Bravo. Now.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the right side, caught by Green. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably in.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
Alpha. Get it.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. That burst good for 20 and a first down. If you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run, having a force and an impact on the game that early, that really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 52. Jet bomber. 22. Ready, go.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. Fighting through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis, 71 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, Those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 5. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Flush to his right. And caught right side, Green. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He completes it to Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 2. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. They're going to look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Green with a catch left side. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Let's go.
A gain of 18 on the play.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. He'll look to throw. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Watch the eye. Kill. Turn up. Ready, go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this one fielded at the 5. Shreds the tackle. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Now it's Keenum. And that's complete to Brian Quick. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. On play action, it's Keenum. That's caught. It's the rookie, Kelvin Harmon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Keenum now to throw. Got his man over the middle. This is quick. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. From the red zone now,